It will be deafening here in the Edward Jones Dome in St. Louis. We're glad you could join us for our first broadcast of the year. Today's matchup looks like it'll be a great battle between two very evenly matched teams as the Broncos get set to take on the Rams. Well, the teams are out on the field, the crowd in full throat as we get this new season started with the kickoff. Vinatieri is back and ready to put this one in the air. Not a bad kick. They'll set up for the return. This one is fielded by Morton. Morton returns this one to the 25. Well, John, both of these teams appear to be very evenly matched, and it has the makings of a game that might not be decided until late in the fourth quarter.
This is a type of game that I really look forward to. You've got two great teams out there with a lot of talent on both sides of the ball. This one might not be decided until the very last drive.
James battles his way forward for what appears to be a 2-yard pickup. 2nd and 8. The Rams with a 4-man front. Hand off to the tailback. Nice play fake with the pass, and it's complete. Reed comes up to make the play at the 37. The Rams come out in a 4-3. Owens comes in motion. With a counter play. Reed is there on the stop at the 41-yard line. Ball on their own 41. The Rams with a 4-man front. A little misdirection. Davis makes the tackle.
A tough running game will make your passing attack even more effective.
Gain of a handful. 3rd and maybe 1. The Rams come out in a 4-3. He tucks it away. Great fake. Gets the pass off, and he'll take it out of bounds at the 39-yard line. Good read finding the single coverage in the secondary. Ball on the 39-yard line. The Rams line up in a 4-3. He moves in motion. It off to the back. Ed Reed brought him down for his 3rd tackle. James runs it through the middle, a gain of about 6. Ball on the 33-yard line. The Rams with a 4-man front. Toss play to the left. Slips the tackle. Ed Reed found the ball carrier to make his 4th stop of the game.
This is tough running here. Let's watch him as he gets through right here. And he breaks a tackle and keeps moving forward. I tell you, this guy's hard to bring down.
Alexander, the motion man. Tosses it right. Pierce brings him down at the 22-yard line.
This team's always trying to get a good mix of run and pass plays.
And this is the 9th play of this drive. They're within striking distance here. Only one man in the backfield. Gets the toss to the left. And he's brought down at the 18-yard line. And that tackle gives him 3 in the game.
As a coach, you need to make sure that you establish your running game as a weapon that can hurt the other team.
Gain of 4. Only one man back. Hand off to the tailback. He got very good penetration there. Can't get to the marker on 3rd down, so let's see if the place kicker comes in now. Will try to give his team the lead with his field goal attempt. The kick sails through. It's good. Decent drive, turning their first possession into 3 points.
And you want to get something on your first possession. We're looking for a touchdown, but the defense kind of tightened up.
He got all of that one. From the 2-yard line. St. Louis Louis is trying to take the lead on this drive as they take over. The Broncos come out in a 4-3. Gets the call. Great fake. With the throw. Complete to the wide receiver. The 40. Midfield. Cobb is there on the stop at the 42-yard line.
He's got the kind of ability to turn just about any catch into a big play.
So at the end of one, the score is 3-0. Broncos. And we're ready to start the second quarter. And we're at the 3-minute mark. The Broncos with a 4-man front. The halfback comes up to make the play at the 41.
Let's move this football.
Ball on the 41-yard line. Only one man back. Pressure coming. Fires this one deep. He's got 5. Dives. Touchdown.
When you get this kind of execution, you got a great chance of making a big play. Watch it here as everyone takes care of their assignment. The pass is thrown where the receiver can make the best play in the ball, and it's 6 points.
The extra point attempt is good. Good job moving the ball, scoring on their first possession.
Now that's the way you want to start a game. Take the ball, drive it right down the field on it.
Vinatieri will be kicking off. They'll return this one. From the 9-yard line. Still running. They're ready to go again after that last drive ended with a field goal.
A smart coach would call this one.
Number 50 is there on the stop at the 22. No gain on that play as the linebacker slipped in almost unnoticed.
Yeah, he did a great job getting in there. He was looking for the run before they even snapped the ball.
The Rams line up in a 4-3. Gets the pass off, nearly intercepted. Owens was the one they were trying to get the ball to. Bailey was there on the coverage. Almost at the 2-minute mark now. The Rams with a 4-man front. Drops back. Closing in.
He just ran out of time. He's got to do a better job of feeling the rush. You always want to keep your eyes downfield. But you have to know or feel when that rush is getting to you. You have to have a time clock in your head so you can get the pass off just a beat earlier.
From the 31. Randall manages almost nothing on the return, going down at the 31-yard line. We're just about down to 1 minute. The defense lines up in the nickel. Dropping back to passing. First down. Gets rid of it. Incomplete pass. That deep pass, incomplete. Nothing doing, and it's second down.
The defense can't afford to take too many gambles by going for a pick when they should just try and knock it down. One mistake can lead to a big play for the offense.
With a counterplay, Peterson makes the tackle.
Now they got to keep going at it. If they can get that defense tired and on its heels, these games will get longer and bigger as the game goes on.
Denver comes out in their nickel package. Dropping back. Pass time. Pressure. Takes off. Is there on the stop. Just a short gain that time, John, after the scramble.
You're not going to catch those guys out of position very often. That time they were right there to make the stop before he could get very far.
Nothing happening for the offense there, forced into a 3-and-out. And he waves for the fair catch. Just over a minute still to go. The Rams with a 4-man front.
The team with the most discipline is the team that doesn't commit stupid penalties, and they're the team that usually executes better.
The Rams line up in a 4-3. Pass play here on first down. Deep throw. Broken up. Williams was the intended receiver on that play. Reed with the coverage. We're just about down to 1 minute. The Broncos line up in a 5-receiver set themselves. And he's hit as he throws. Puts it on the ground. A little over a minute left. The Rams line up in a 4-3. Fresh out there. He's been in on 5 tackles. St. Louis calls a timeout with under a minute left in the first half. Graham will come in now to punt it away. Randall sets up, waiting for the punt. And so the punt goes out of bounds. They're trying to move the ball downfield and increase their lead before halftime. The Broncos come out in a nickel package. A little misdirection. Peterson comes up to make the play at the 48-yard line.
Watch that game plan. You need to keep it stopped as much as possible.
Ball right around midfield. Denver comes out in their nickel package. Dropping back, throwing. Root for the wide receiver. Barton. He's there on the stop at the 31.
Come on now. You need to get this first down.
Ball on the 31-yard line. Young using split pass. It's a blitz. Gets rid of it. Incomplete pass. He's lucky he got that one off, John. The defense brought everyone on the blitz.
They just went after the quarterback. His quick release allowed him to escape a sack.
And this should be the last play of the half. Denver goes with a 4-man front. Drops back. Soft lob to the end zone. Throwing to the end zone and trying to score before halftime. At the end of 2, the score is 7-3. Rams. Graham is just about ready to kick this one away. Sends it sailing. From the 4-yard line. Stallworth takes this one back to the 27-yard line. We talked about this being a very close game earlier, John, and neither team has been able to control the tempo to this point.
What I like about this game is how quickly these two coaching staffs have made adjustments. Each time one team has a successful play, the other team adjusts and they make a smart substitution to counter. This is coaching at its best. And what the defense is doing is they're watching the quarterback's eyes. They're cluing. They're in position so that whatever happens, the ball is in front of them. And that time, it almost got him an interception.
Barton is there on the stop at the 42.
Send your receivers deep, set your feet, and heave the ball out there.
The Broncos line up in a 4-3. They'll go with a play fake. With the throw, right on target to the wide receiver. They'll throw it and pick up a second consecutive first down.
Well, when you start to establish something, you want to keep it going until the defense finds a way to stop you.
Denver lines up in a 4-3. Under pressure with the pass. Gets his hand on it. He's lucky he got that one off, John. The defense brought everyone on the blitz.
And that's the idea. Bring the blitz and force him to throw before he wants to.
The Broncos come out in a dime package. Tom picks it off. The veteran safety is there for the interception.
You know, there are 3 types of safety. Ones who play the run well, ones who play the pass well, and ones that do both well. He's a both kind of player.
The offense gets ready to go following the interception. Only one man in the backfield. With the carry, Dawkins comes up to make the play at the 44-yard line. James with a nice burst through the middle that time. 5-yard pickup. 2nd and 5. The Rams line up in a 4-3. Gets the pass off. This pass is incomplete. Williams was his intended target. The Rams come out in a 4-3. Long throw. What a catch. And he is bumped out of bounds at the 12-yard line.
Billy Volek is one of those guys who has a good touch on the deep pass. He just drops the ball into his receiver perfectly on those long patterns.
They kicked a field goal the last time they were in the red zone. Volek with a man in motion. Handed off to the back. Still running. Davis makes the tackle at the 2-yard line. Pickup of 11, and they'll have a 1st and goal. It's 1st and goal at the 2. The Rams with a 4-man front. Gives the ball off. Touchdown.
I tell you, they just knocked that defensive line backwards on that play. Watch it here. The offensive line explodes off the ball. The defense can't get any penetration, and the runner is in the end zone.
The point after is good. Good drive to start the 3rd quarter, John.
The coaching staff made some good adjustments in the locker room. They came out moving the ball well. Now the defense has to make their adjustments to keep these guys in check.
Nice kick. Plenty of distance. From the 4-yard line. The defensive unit forced an interception the last time they were on the field.
Watch for a hole to open up the middle and send your guy through it.
Denver comes out in their nickel package. Hand it off. Number 42 makes the stop at the 36. Bush runs it through the middle, a gain of about 6. 2nd and 4. Denver comes out in their nickel package. They'll run this one. Room to run. The 50. And he's pushed out of bounds at the 42-yard line. Quarterback saw a seam, took off down the field.
And what happened was they had everyone in man-to-man coverage, and they had their backs turned to the play. Nobody even saw him running until he was well into the secondary.
Ball on the 42-yard line. Using split back. Pass play here on 1st down. With the throw, he's there for the tackle at the 31-yard line.
Send your receivers deep, set your feet, and heave the ball out there.
It's 1st and 10. Split backs this time. This one is handed off. Pressure coming. Number 42 comes up to make the play. Young tried play action, but the defense was right in his face to get the sack.
You know, there aren't too many times when a defender comes in that cleanly and gets a shot at the quarterback like that. That was a big blown assignment.
The Broncos with a 4-man front. Blitz is coming. Closing in. Good pass rush that time, John. They brought everyone on the blitz, and he went down hard.
That's one of those cases where they had more rushers than you have blockers. When you get the blitz coming, you have to go to your hot receiver in that situation.
Pressure. Number 42 picks up the sack.
It's almost like they knew what the snap count was going to be on that one. When he sees a rush coming, he has to know who his hot read is and get the ball to him more quickly.
He now has 2 sacks. The big sack on 3rd down brings up a 4th and long. Going deep. Drops the interception.
If you want to give the other team great opportunities, turn it over on downs. It pumps up the team and gives their offense some momentum.
We've completed 3 quarters of play, and the score is 10-7. Broncos. The teams are set for the 4th quarter of play. So there's 3 minutes left in this one. The Rams come out in a 4-3. Owens in motion. Brown is there on the stop at the 44-yard line. 2nd and 8 coming up here. The Rams with a 4-man front. With a counter play. Pierce is the guy who's there to bring him down. James takes it up the middle for a yard or two. 3rd down play here. They have to get it to the 36. Out of the I formation. Bola sends a man in motion. A little misdirection. They'll stop this one at the 41-yard line. The tackle is his 5th of the game. Graham is trying to pin them close to their goal line. Turn here. Back it comes to the 20. Just over a minute still to go. Only one man in the backfield. Nice play fake. He takes off with room to run. The 30. Peterson is there on the stop.
Hey, if you can keep running the ball in the 4th quarter as you're playing catch-up, that's an advantage that you have over the defense because it keeps them off balance.
Going for the deep man. Gets his hand out.
He's got great recovery speed, and he can catch up to the ball even if he's caught out of position. That time he was right there in the secondary to tip the ball away.
Stalwart was the one they were trying to get the ball to. Dropping back, rolls out to his left. Gets the pass off. This pass is incomplete. And they have to go to the air because they need big plays fast.
That's right. You got to have composure in these situations. Find your receivers who can pick up yardage after the catch. But most importantly, you have to keep the chains moving.
On the run. Incomplete. No choice here, John. They just have to keep throwing.
Yeah, they do. Running the ball isn't going to do a whole lot of good now.
We're just about down to 1 minute. Difficult situation here, but not much else they can do but go for it. Throwing. Complete to the wide receiver, the 30. Makes the stop at the 23-yard line.
You talk about a guy who sees the whole field. He's ready to throw when his receiver gets open. That's this guy. Watch this play right here. He's looking, he sees his option, and he makes the decision to get it to him, and it's there for a big conversion on 4th down.
They'll pass on 1st down. With the pass, broken up.
He has to do a better job of looking off the coverage before he makes a throw like that.
Curtis was the intended receiver on that play. Denver comes out in their nickel package. Under pressure. He'll keep it, and he goes out at the 21. Brought it down and ran with it, but couldn't find any room.
That's a good play by the defensive unit. They let the play develop, and they were right there to bring him down when he decided to run.
So they're now inside the 20, down by 3. They'll go with a play fake. Gets rid of it. Ooh, nearly picked off. Barton had his hands on it.
I think he was invisible out there. Wasn't even seen. And that's a break for the offense.
Big kick here to tie it up. He sends that one through, and we have a tie game here in the 4th quarter. We have a tie game with under a minute to play.
Great job. Now we'll see if they can hold on for overtime.
Adam Vinatieri is back and ready to put this one in the air. It's on its way. From the 8. Knee takes the defender. Slips the tackle.
This is just how the coach likes to play. Keep it close until the end, then put something together with your last drive to come away with the win. Now it's up to the offense to close this one out. The offense is almost in field goal range, so the defense has to make something happen. They might want to bring a blitz, either get a sack or maybe force a bad throw and get a turnover.
He had to unload that pass in a hurry.
Yeah, he felt those guys closing in and gunned the ball out of there.
Rolling. Swatted away at the line.
Have a look at this big defensive lineman. He couldn't get to the quarterback, so he got his hands up and he knocked it down.
Bolek sends a man in motion. Pressure coming, puts everything behind this one. Incomplete. Denver comes up short on third down again.
Time to call the special teams play.
Randall is back to receive this kick. And this one comes back out to the 20.
Remember to roll your quarterback out occasionally. Those big defensive linemen will get worn out chasing them around on the field.
Looking to run it here. Play action. Looking for something long. Wide receiver has it. Trufant comes up to make the play. At the 38-yard line, the Rams call a timeout. They have 2 remaining.
Here's what happened. The quarterback just didn't have a throwing lane for his pass. When he let that one go, the lineman got his hand up and he batted it down at the line. Pound this one up the middle with your fullback, but tell him to protect the ball.
Pass play here on first down. Rolling. It's broken up. Bush was his intended target. Hill had the coverage on the play.
Run it up the gut and keep that clock moving.
Give it to the halfback. Eric Clark has been around the ball all day and records his 4th tackle.
Keep this to the inside. You just need to run that clock down.
So it's third down as they try to get it to at least the 28 and convert. On the carry. Number 42 is there on the stop at the 33-yard line.
Penalties and takeaways are just as big a factor in some games as effective offense. The team that stays mistake-free usually wins the game.
So it's third down as they try to get it to at least the 28 and convert. So it's third down as they try to get it to at least the 28 and convert. A little misdirection. Number 59 gets right in there and brings him down. St. Louis has 6 failed third down attempts, John.
Well, they're not making the plays when they really need to. They need someone to step up and get this team going.
Big time kick here. This would put them in front. The field goal attempt is good.
He's one of those guys who really works hard at what he does. And you can see that hard work paying off when you make a kick like this one.
Nice kick and returnable. From the 8-yard line. Breaks free of the defender. A tight and very well-played game. The margin of victory, just a field goal.